Capricorn, welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robyn. And Capricorn, today, let's do a what's coming towards you in love. Let's see what's next, Cappy. Let's see what you can expect. Let's see what's coming down the chute. Let's talk about you, baby. We have girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happy single, living in the moment, and having fun. Okay? Let's see what's going on with all this girl talk. Remember that board game when we were kids? Well, if you're my age, we had that board game with like girl talk and you like put the zits on and stuff. I was really wanting to be a teenager when I was a little girl and that came out. Anywho, let's talk about you, Capricorn. Let's see who's coming towards you. Let's see what's going down. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy to begin your reading. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Could be strategy, could be a liar. Are we going to find out? And Cap, for those of you who are interested, I am back open for readings here on the Tarot Room. So if you're interested, you can find them. The link is in the description box below. But the website's thetaroroom.net. We have the Magician. We do have some communication here. You're not so sure. We have the Seven of Cups. So you might have a big decision to make when it comes to this person. What's with this? The Fool. Okay. Can't tell if it's a past person or not. I kind of feel like it might be here with this Knight of Pentacles. There's the Knight of Swords. We have two knights here, and they typically don't go in the same direction. There's a Nine of Wands. Ooh, we have Wounded Warrior. We have the Hermit. You're suspicious about this person that's coming through. Let's see if it's somebody new or if it's somebody from the past. So, what is the Knight of Pentacles here for Capricorn? What is this energy? How? Here, the Four of Wands is in reverse. Okay. What does that mean? Page of Wands is in reverse. I didn't open the deck upside down. Sometimes I feel like you get a little worried when you're a reader and you see the cards flip upside down like that, but no, the Eight of Swords. So I feel like, is this a past person? Yeah, it is. It is. There's Aries, Leo, Sag. There's the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Hierophant. So someone who wishes they were in a relationship with you. Oh, well, you may have had a disagreement, and that's what ended this connection, friendship, relationship, situationship. The Four of Wands is in reverse with the Page of Wands in reverse. So I do feel it's taken a little bit of time to release something that was said. You know, when I see the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands in reverse, it's a criticism, a harsh word. Someone's mad, they're angry, and they're projecting their anger onto you. They're saying something to you that's offensive, and it created disharmony here in this connection, right? Once you say it, you can't take it back, and that's the challenge and why it's so important to control your tongue when you're angry, right? So with the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel you've taken some time to release and let go. I feel with the Knight of Pentacles, the girl talk, we've tapped into a Capricorn collective that's been single for a little bit of time here, Cap. And you've just been releasing and letting go. I do feel this person said something. What is that? That card wanted to come out. What was that? Yeah. You're definitely not talking to this person. The Hermit's there. And you've just been taking some time to be single on your own. Okay. So what is the Seven of Swords? Justice. Three of Pentacles. So this person's not coming through on a whim. They're not coming through impulsively. The Seven of Swords here, there's the Two of Cups, is a very strategic energy. As I say that, there's the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. But they're coming back. That's funny. As I say that, here comes the Knight of Swords. So they're coming in quickly. They're going to be trying to push for a relationship. It's, you know, the way that I can see the cards is, yeah, that's the way you can see them too, is the Knight of Swords is driving right into the Ten of Pentacles. So the Knights tell us speed, they tell us direction, they tell us where you're heading. So they're coming towards you for a relationship. They're being very strategic with the words that they're saying. The King of Cups is here. So they're going to be very emotional, very vulnerable, very honest with you, very smart with their words after maybe they weren't so smart with their words. But with Justice and the Three of Pentacles, they want to do right by you. They want to make you feel appreciated. They want to put the work into this relationship. They want, well, I'm hearing they want you, but then I'm also hearing they want this to work. So they want both. They want you and they want this to work, Capricorn. So what's up with the Magician? Is that just representing communication? Is it a manifestation? Is it learning? Is it... Oh, ooh, Knight of Wands. Okay. They've realized that their behavior has hurt you. This person taking accountability. Yeah. Five of Wands, Five of Cups. Okay. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. It's about time they take accountability, isn't it, Capricorn? So this is someone that was unreliable. This is someone that's basically saying, I know that my actions were wrong. I know that I hurt you. Got the Nine of Wands there. You know, I don't want to do it again. I want to be there for you. I want to step up to the plate. You know, I don't see an apology card. So I'm not going to say apology, but I would sure hope that if they're taking accountability, there's an apology here. But they want this to work. They don't want to be single. They don't want you to be single. Yeah, they don't like, there's the karma, and there's the King of Swords. So they want to be able to let go of what happened in the past here. They know there's the King of Swords again. I don't know what they said, but they must have been pretty harsh with their words, pretty ignorant, condescending, just angry. And they're hoping that you guys can move forward. There's a Seven of Cups. So maybe that's you, maybe that's them. What is the Seven of Cups for Capricorn? The Ace of Swords, the Star, it's you. And there's the Chariot. Can you move forward? Can you trust this person? There's the Hermit. There's the Five of Wands. So with that Hermit and the Five of Wands, it's like it's in the back of your mind what they said, what they did. You haven't been able to release and let go of it. Not at this point in the reading. So the Seven of Cups is you with the choice to make, right? Can you let go? Can you forgive? Can you heal this? Is what they said a deal breaker? Did they cross the line? So that's sort of where you're at here in the reading. And there's the Fool. Do you take this leap of faith? Are you going to be stupid or silly to take this leap of faith? What direction do you move in? What do you want to say about that Fool here for Capricorn? Which is the Fool? Because in this deck, it's more of like a Joker type of energy. You're wondering, what? Well, you're definitely keeping a lot to yourself here. The Hermit, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. You may not have expected what this person said. You know, when people are really ignorant to you and then they come back and apologize, I mean, yeah, that can catch you off guard. A lot of people don't take accountability for their actions, and I see it in the tarot a lot, but this person is. So they've chosen you, and now you have a decision to make. You're very surprised. I feel the Fool is you. Am I being silly? Am I being naive? Am I being a fool here? Like, is this legit? Are they just saying what I want them to say? So what's the Knight of Swords here? What's the Knight of Swords here? Yeah, there's the Eight of Swords. I think there's still some resentment for what happened. So you got to be honest. If there's still resentment, there's nothing left. You can't, you need to take the time to heal. Might not be the, oh, as I'm saying that. Hello, Knight of Pentacles. There's you. So it's like they're trying to rush this, and you're going to say, whoa, Nelly, let's slow this down. I got some thinking to do. I have a decision to make, And I think that's the right thing. I'm not going to ask for advice. I was going to ask for advice, but I already think you're handling this well with the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you're going to talk to some girlfriends, some buddies, some moms, some dads, some aunts, some uncles, but you're going to take the time to really make sure that you can trust this person, that you can let go. If there's any hidden resentment, hidden anger, something that you haven't released, then it wouldn't be the time for you to move forward with this person. Maybe in the future it will be, but it wouldn't be right now if there's still resentment or anger. So what I see here is you really taking the time to figure out how it is that you feel. What I do want to get is their long-term intentions here. What are their long-term intentions with Capricorn? We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And whoa, that's in their long-term intentions. The Nine of Pentacles, whoa, the Knight of Wands, and then they want to turn their back on that. So their long-term intentions are to marry you, Capricorn. They want to look at how the cards came out. Justice, they want to marry you, do right by you. The Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, they want to turn their back on that lifestyle, that way, being single, being unreliable, maybe being promiscuous, or just having a lot of people around, whatever that means to them. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune! They consider you their destiny. And there's the Three of Wands looking right at that. So their long-term intentions are to marry you. Their long-term intentions are to work on this with you, make you feel valued, make you feel appreciated. They could want children. The dog is here with this Queen of Pentacles, which represents loyalty. They do have good intentions. The question is what happened in the past. Was it a deal breaker? Did they cross the line? That's going to be for you to decide. So at this point in the reading, that's where we're at. I don't see a decision being made. So I'm going to grab some oracles, and then we're going to do the potential for the potential outcome on the tarot room for Sag and Caps. We'll see where you are in a month. We'll go out to May. Right now it's April 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I'm so bad with dates, but I don't know. It's early April. And we'll go to early May, and we'll see what you do and how this plays out. So I left you before you could leave me. Oh, we got some insecurities. And then I couldn't let you get close to me. And you know, people will push people, it looks like they pushed you away. And it looks like they may regret that decision. Okay, well, what is the caring connection for Capricorn and this person coming through? What is the caring connection? We have synchronicity. So a divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So you could be seeing signs, you could be seeing numbers. I saw the sign. Remember Ace of Base? Okay. Capricorn, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, as always, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in early May. Let's see how it's progressing, how it's playing out, what you decide to do. Let's talk about your Cap. So we have the Two of Wands, looking towards your future, making different decisions. Okay. Let's see where she's looking. Two of Pentacles, towards your decision. Okay. We start this with 22. You could be seeing 2s, you could be seeing 22s, or you just got a decision to make. Yeah, the Ace of Cups is upright. Okay, there's the Chariot. Okay, Cancerian energy in the house. Okay, one more. I like 5 for my potential outcome. 5 of Pentacles. And there's the King of Pentacles. Wow, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. There's the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, you're definitely moving forward, invested here. I do see you making the decision to let go and to forgive and to move forward. There's a fresh start, a new beginning. Leaving the past, like literally leaving the past behind you. So you are moving forward with this person. You are leaving the past in the past. I do want to pop a card on the 5 of Pentacles. But what I can see here is you investing with this person. Look at the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Look at the back. So there's an element here. This person has kind of proven that they're reliable. You know, look at the back, like the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords back is to the Knight of Wands in this deck, right? So they turned their back on being unreliable, which to me, when I saw this instantly, I felt like they've proven that they're reliable, proven that they're going to be there for you. They're backing up their words, right? I see you fully invested in moving forward. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. If this person wants to marry you, if this person sees you as their divine counterpart, they better damn well make you feel appreciated. And I feel that that's what they're doing here. But let's talk about this 5 of Pentacles. I do feel it's just leaving it in the past, but I just want to make sure that I'm not maybe missing something. What's the 5 of Pentacles for Capricorn? What is this? Yeah, 10 of Pentacles is, oh, they're not missing out on this opportunity. Yeah, there's a 10 of Wands. Let me say something. There's their sincere apology. This person's coming through sincere. If they have anything to say about it, you'll be walking down the aisle with them. Let me tell you something. This is a story of... I was going to start rapping Fresh Prince, but I'm not going to do it. But this is a story of somebody who realized they can't live without you, right? Like I say before, I've said it again. When you find that right person, it's a person you can't live without, not the person you can live with. And this is someone who can't live without you. When you were separated, when you were going through a disagreement, when they pushed you away, whatever that history is, they really realized how important you are, and they don't want to feel that way again. And so if they have anything to say about this, they will never feel that way again. And they will be making you feel very valued and appreciated. Capricorn, you're moving forward with this person. You see a future with them. You guys are putting the past behind you. They've proven that they're going to be more trustworthy and reliable. And you're giving them a chance here. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Capricorn, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated and benefited you. And as always, if you like my readings here at the Tarot Room, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Capricorn. I always appreciate your support. Now let's close your reading off today with a yes or no question. Yes or no? What's the answer? Oh, wait. Let me think. Okay, hold on, Cap. One moment, please. Yes or no? What is the answer for Capricorn? What's the answer here? Not possible. All right, Cappy, that's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.